Hey guys, I hope you're hungry. Welcome back to Arkham Asylum here on the Full Instance channel. My name is Jericho. We are picking up precisely where we left off. We just finished off Killer Croc once and for all, or at least we dealt with him because he's far from finished off. And now we are going back to the surface of the island because all of Poison Ivy's plants are going super haywire. So we're gonna give her a fearsome bat talking to, which of course is a punching to, like you do. It's pretty. I like rocks. So as we are approaching the end of this game, what shall we let's play next? Leave a comment down below, why don't you? I think I want to live stream Arkham City, maybe? I'm thinking about that. So I won't do Arkham City next. So our options are, I'm thinking about Bioshock, definitely, because for whatever reason you can't stream Bioshock, which was my original choice. So Bioshock is a definite possibility, one of my very favorite games. I'm also sort of thinking about The Last of Us. At time of recording this, Last of Us Part 2 was just announced, so I'm super excited about that. I've only played through the main game once, so it'd be fun to refamiliarize myself as we get closer to Last of Us Part 2. And it might do well because people will be excited to see it because of the announcement of a new. So that's a nice little added feature. Could also do I don't know. I got a lot of neat games recently. I might.
So you found it at last.
I might honestly be
with your time.
taking a little break from Let's Play and do more snacks or war stories or something. I don't know. That's actually not really that likely. I probably will keep my schedule. But basically, the point of all this is to say, like, hey, I'm open. Whatever you guys feel like seeing on the channel, I would like to see. So if ever you felt like leaving a comment, this would be an excellent time to do it because Cosmos sound good fed, and I would love to help out. The little indicator for this is actually really useful. So if it has, that means there's a wall in front of me that would work and a wall behind me that would work. So pretty cool. I actually don't remember. This part is kind of frustrating too. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. I know I backtracked, but I don't think you're supposed to. You have to go to get this trophy to proceed. But maybe you do, because like that's a good way to signpost it, because people would want the trophy. I wonder if it's possible that would be like the first trophy you got and like don't even know about it. You don't even know. You'd be like, oh my god, what have I been doing? Because like I've said, we're getting kind of getting down to it at this point. Okay, yeah, maybe while I'm down here, I don't go back up. Maybe there's somewhere else. Doesn't look like it. Here, let's use our map. That's not supremely helpful. Maybe I should call in the Batwing. I can't do that. Because I can't even go back from here. Did I go inside this yet? Is this where I came from? I think it is. For some reason, that seagull sound really spooked me. Oh god. Yeah, that's where I came from. This is not right either. Right? Yeah, I'm backtracking. I'm almost positive. Yep, because down there. Oh, well, I missed that trophy though. It's all worth it for the trophies. Okay, now we can just have a fresh start at this puzzle. Could have grappled up, saved myself all those jumps, but we don't do that in this town. I made a big, like, almost literal song and dance about fighting Poison Ivy in this episode, and now instead it's gonna be spelunking with Batman and Jericho. Okay, I haven't been here, and that looks like a likely. Okay, so maybe I just need to be in a certain spot to do it. Hey, doesn't that look likely? Like, that's why it's likely, I meant, but that's why it's lit. And I don't need to go back down there. What the heck? There's no up, no up. I really feel like it's this, but there's nothing behind me. I can't possibly create that angle unless I'm like way over here? No, it was not this picky. It's not this picky. There's no way that's it. Okay, I guess let's go over here again. And if that's not right, I miss the dive bomber from Arkham City. That is the one thing that Arkham City definitely has that this game does not. Is a really fun. I mean, I still enjoy how you move around in this game with the launcher and the. Oh, I bet I have to use the thing, the pull 'em down thing, whatever it's called. I probably have to go back up there again because I didn't think of that. Back in here. Maybe this way is only for the. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm singing in a store and I'm singing. I thought that was the breakthrough, guys. I don't know. Nowhere else to go. What the heck? This part always gives me problems. I don't know what it is. It must be from here. It must be, because I don't see anything else. I say it must be with such bravado and gravitas when I clearly and definitely don't really know where. This is not a thing either. Ah! Hey guys, today I'd like to tell you a story about instant karma. This that you're hearing is a post-recording. This is basically, I think the third time I've ever had to do this on the channel. And all three have been because I didn't turn the microphone on my headset back on. So this is what happened. I was doing this part of the game. You saw the first 6 minutes of me puzzling around with this. And I was like, you know what? I really have got to go to the bathroom. I gotta do it. And I'm already having trouble with this, so here's what I'm gonna do. It cuts me off at 15 minutes anyway. I've been playing about 5. Do the 15, tack on another 5 after that, we'll be golden. Let's go ahead and pause the video. But let's also turn off the microphone for literally no good reason. And that's where the karma part comes in. Because I go to the bathroom, pop out the cell phone, you know you do it too. www.arkhamasylumwalkthrough.com/ I can't figure out this puzzle, I don't want my video to be boring. That didn't lead to anything, so I just found a wiki, found a walkthrough I should say, figured out the way to go, and then I'll be honest, I tried to be dishonest. I was like, okay, let's think about this logically. If this was only for me to get to the trophy, then if I just went back here and looked up, that's where it was the whole time. I tried to lie to you. You deserve better. But trust me, I've been punished because not only did this audio not record correctly, but the 3 snacks that I recorded immediately after also did not. So we're going to have post-commentary for this episode and for the one of the snacks. The other 2 videos were short enough that I'll probably just redo them, but they won't be as good, and I'm really disappointed. I hate it. I wish there was some sort of visual thing on the screen, like, hey, if you're recording, like your mic, like just like a little no mic, no, you know what I'm talking about? No mic button, so that you would know that this would happen. And what's especially frustrating is this episode was the struggle. I get through this part pretty quick, but basically what we're learning here is that the Joker is pumping the Titan formula into the water of Gotham. And this is when I realized, oh, we're not fighting Poison Ivy today, boys, because I have to go to the different pump control rooms and shut them all off so that we're able to do so. So we're back here in the sewer junction. This is the area of the game where you can't use the grapple because it clicks onto the outcroppings and like falls. It can't support your weight because it's all crumbly. So we have to go through my least favorite area of the game again while fighting my least favorite enemy, these stupid pods that shoot the little things at you and hurt you. And I don't have the proper commentary because I'm recording it after the fact. There might be some chunks of just pauses because I don't want to be too rambly with my family. And this is actually a longer than usual episode too, and I will explain why when we get to it. So we make it up through here. The difference from our first foray into this area is the you have the line launcher now, so you can get to areas you couldn't before, and you get some treasures and stuff. In the original record, I got mad, I got snippy with Barbara for being like, if you're ready for it, like, come on, if you're ready for it, I am. You are not the bat person. it was a lot snappier in the original video, trust me. So yeah, that's what happens when you try to be dishonest with your viewership. I'll never do it again. I've learned my lesson. Why did I turn off the microphone? I was stopping the entire recording. I guess I didn't want it to have the little pop of the thing going off, but I think it does that anyway. I don't think that would have made a difference. And now I'm stressing out in advance because so there's like 17 minutes left in the video, and it's gonna cut off again, and I don't know how that will affect me doing this extra chunk of commentary recording. I also going to want to time it out really, really well so that I say that I'm full right before it ends, like I would in a normal episode. But it's going to be tough because I'm not used to recording post commentary, and I already feel like I'm kind of running out of things to say, and we're not even a quarter of the way through what we need to do. But anyway, with the help of our trusty line launcher, we're able to get some new trophies and make our way up through here. And this is when the game tells us, okay, yeah, those pump rooms, they're going to get you. Up here's a neat little thing though. So we're moving, we're bucking. It's very weird recording post commentary. Like lots of people, when they find out that I record everything live, they're like surprised. But it's a lot easier to me to just react to what's happening, like just talking over it. It's kind of weird to me. It's one thing in this, like where I can fill and kind of rant about like what's going on. But in the other episode, I probably won't mention it. Well, I guess I'll have to because I don't know if you could really tell if it's post recording or not. I think the sound mixing is different. But anyway, that's a neat thing. Like the game is like, hey, look, it's 3 people through the thing you just did 3. Like it doesn't like really. It's not too obvious. Like it doesn't say like try the line launcher. But I think that's a really cool way to show off a neat ability. Another little graphical glitch there, and it won't be the last one. So this is the exciting adventure of Batman and the West Pump Control Room. I think it's the West one that I do first. Blithely walk right past that interview tape. We're almost done with Croc's interviews. I think Ivy's what we already have all 5, or we'll find the 5th one soon. Okay, so this is the junction box, so we'll be going back through. Both of the pressure, there are 3 valves, but there are just 2. One room just has 2 of them right next to each other for literally no reason. I don't know why not just have it be 2. Or maybe they like already had recorded all the dialogue for 3, but didn't want to make a 3rd room. But I don't know. It should have been just like the classic way that these Arkham games work, is like 1 is a puzzle, 1 is combat, 1 is stealth. But whatever, it is what it is. So here's where we make our fateful decision to approach this one first, and you're about to see why this episode is so much longer than the usual one. This room is an extremely difficult stealth section. In my opinion, it's your final exam of stealth sections. It's not the last one in the game. There are a few more later, but the guys, it's hard to get a good position around them. They're very, very, they see you very, very easily. It's extremely hard to lose them. So I think I fail it maybe 4 or 5 times. So that's what's going to take up a lot of the remainder of this video. I'm actually kind of considering fast forwarding it a bit. Just because it's post commentary anyway. And I would be interested to see if I could really pull that off. But I don't think I will. I don't want to. I mean, whatever. I don't want to risk messing up the video further. Because it happened once in Guacamelee where I didn't have it. So there were 2 episodes. Guacamelee was 2 full playthroughs ago. My very first one was Final Fantasy X, and that one, we're just going to do a history of the channel while we're just sitting here. First one was Final Fantasy X, and I dropped that when I got to the Macalania Plains because I just couldn't fill the episode. I didn't have enough to say. It was boring with all the grinding and random battles. I just wasn't enjoying it anymore. So we stopped that and went to Guacamelee because at the time I thought this would be coming out like in a month's time, and I knew Guacamelee wouldn't take me long to beat because I knew it pretty well, and it's quite a short game. So we did Guacamelee, and in Guacamelee, I had this exact similar thing happen where I turned off the microphone for 2 full episodes, and I recorded the post commentary on 1, like because it was like literally the same thing. Like I cut off like in the middle of an episode, so I needed to finish the commentary for that one. And it was really tough for me to do, to fill that time. The same problem I'm having now. I'm just not as good at post commentary. If I'm good at any of the commentaries, it's not post commentary. So I did half of one, and then I was like, you know what? I can't do this. Like even now, I'm considering like either like remaking that other episode I was going to record post commentary for the snack. before I get back to that, like that time, like I just could not lose them. Like I didn't understand. I was just like going back and forth. Like, come on, leave me alone, and they would not. They would not. So anyway, yeah, there's a snack. I recorded 3 snacks that didn't have any audio after this. 2 of them, the videos were quite short anyway. I wouldn't mind just doing them again. One was pretty long, and I thought was pretty. I mean, it was pretty good. So I guess maybe I'll just do more of the game because I just recorded the very beginning of it anyway. Just because I struggle with post commentary. So what happened with Guacamelee was I did the post commentary for the second half of that episode, just like I'm doing with this. But I was like, you know what, I can't do this. So we just had a lost episode where I just got further in the game and we never had it because I didn't want to put up something with no commentary. But I also didn't want to. This is eyes in the back of their head. I think I'm screwed again here. I think it's 2 more tries after this one. This one I'm just nothing. Can't do anything with it. I try to just run. So yeah, we had the lost episode of Guacamelee. I wonder if it's still on my hard drive. I guess it would be. But, I mean, nothing of consequence happened. I just, like, got through a dungeon. So after Guacamelee, we had Psychonauts. And after Psychonauts, we had this. So there have been 4 games. Final Fantasy, Guacamelee, Psychonauts, Arkham Asylum. And the next one, I did ask about that in this episode, is like, I don't know what the next game could be. I'm looking at my... I have a lot more digital games than physical, but I'm looking at my physical ones right now. Just, I don't want to do Arkham City because, for one, I wouldn't want to do 2 directly in a row. But I'm tentatively planning on live streaming Arkham City and doing a Let's Play of Arkham Knight, maybe. That's sort of what I'm thinking about. But I would do them in order and spread them out a bit. So BioShock, I'm definitely thinking about because you can't live stream the BioShock collection for whatever reason. And I love all the BioShock games. That would be really fun to do. I haven't played the original in some time. So that's definitely what I'm leaning towards. But other options would be maybe Diablo 3. Just be like a chill, because I know the game really well. Just like a chill playthrough, just talking about random stuff all the time. But I would be worried about filling up the commentary well. What are you doing? Yeah, maybe Ratchet and Clank. The new Ratchet and Clank is so fun. And the other one I'm really thinking about is The Last of Us. They just announced Last of Us Part 2. At time of recording, they announced it like 2 or 3 days ago. So I'm super excited about that. So maybe even the video would do well because people would be excited and would want to see it. So that'd be neat. So yeah, definitely sort of leaning towards either Last of Us or BioShock as my next Let's Play. And that will be Let's Play number 5. So yeah, and then we'll do the Arkham live stream. Live streaming, I really want to get back to live streaming. It's been really hard. Like, my wife and I have had so little time, like evenings to ourselves. This time is the one where I should have done it. I roped the dope twice, and I was really, really sneaky and did well. I tried to, and then I get glitched out and get really, really mad. I think it's 2 after this is when I finally do it. But anyway, it's just rare that I have an evening free. And if I do, it's the first one I've had with my wife that whole week, and I don't want to spend it streaming. But I want to finish the Telltale Batman. The 4th episode came out like weeks ago. I still haven't done it, and we just found out that the new episode is coming out this Tuesday at time of recording. So I really want to get that finished. Maybe I'll do a big live stream of both of them. It'd be long, but that might be fun. It'd be like an exciting, like a big return, or like the last one of the year. Yeah, maybe. I could announce it like long ahead of time. By the time this video has come out, it probably will have already come and gone, me playing it, actually. But so this is where I'm glitching. Like, I can't maneuver at all because I'm stuck on the top of the stairs. And I don't know where that guy was shooting me from. So I try to just go in here. There's one more armed guy, and then I start getting shot. If I had just gone through here, I probably would have been okay. But I'm like, no, I gotta get him. And then hitting with the boomerang just makes him phase for a second instead of knocking him down. So this is when I had some choice words. So not too sad about the commentary getting deleted for that part. I was mad too. Like, saltiness. But I'm pretty sure I don't do it this time. Like, I have another, because I'm mad, I'm on tilt, as they say. I have another time that I just die immediately. I think the next one is when I finally do get it. So yeah, maybe, like, next week is gonna be so busy though. I guess maybe the day that the finale comes out. Maybe. I don't know. Stay tuned for that, I guess. I don't know. This episode will like definitely come out after that day has already come and gone. So that would be basically the next full playthrough of the channel. I'm gonna make a playlist with the snack of the first episode, which has like half of the first episode, and then the live streams of the other 4, because all together it's basically the whole game. So that'll be just another completed series for the channel. So that was really fun, but I don't really see it as a good Let's Play game because there's so much just like you just need to listen to the dialogue. That was the one thing with one of the snacks I recorded today that I'm gonna have to re-record is Stories, Path of Destinies. If you don't know what I'm talking about with snacks, by the way, that's like my first impression series where I just play a game for a few minutes and see like how it grabs me. And often there'll be new releases or the free PlayStation Plus games of the month, or just whatever I happen to pick up that week. Sometimes it's stuff that's older. But there's so much narration and talking, like it's a little bit hard to do a good commentary. I actually haven't been watching the screen. I don't know if I already have lost again and this is the winning one, or if this is the one, or if this is the one I fail. But there's only about 5 minutes left in the episode, so I feel like this might be it. Oh yeah, I think this is it. I accidentally take out this guy, and it sort of puts me on the right foot for success. So yeah, if you don't enjoy post commentary, I am sorry, but like I said, I'm not going to. I'm not making a habit of it. This will actually probably be the only one I do the post commentary for. I'll probably just suck it up and re-record the other 3 games, the other 3 episodes that I lost. Right up here is where it cuts, so there might be a weird break, and if so, I will see you guys after the break, which will be in like 1 second. So I don't really know why I'm doing this. I think it'll probably just go straight. And we're back. Sorry if there was any sort of weird, but I am not very good with adding the commentary track in Share Factory, so it basically is what it is, and I'm sorry. But this is my last attempt at this. I'm almost positive because we're getting close to the end of the episode here. I almost said something like if you're just joining us because I'm like in a new episode frame of mind. I did a really weird hand motion then. That's one thing I talk about in the stories snack is about like a face cam, because I really don't like how I look at all, and I would be shy about it, but I feel like that's the fastest success. That's where people see your personality and see about you as a person. I don't know. Maybe it'd be cool, but then I'd have to like be like very specific where I was sitting and get dressed all the time. I'm not totally dressed right now. I'm just gonna be honest. So yeah. This time the 2 guys don't stay holed up in their little thing, and of course this time when I finally do it, I basically don't even get hurt, as I recall. And look, 1 batarang completely destroys that dude, his entire career. Man down, man down. So yeah, the saga of post commentary is coming to a close here, or the saga of this stupid pump room. And I was really mad at this too. Like, they had eyes in the back of their heads, like triple the observational excellence of Batman, and then I choke out the 1 remaining dude besides him. But then I got happy again because I love it when they're scared and stumble back. It's such a cool little detail. So we finally have done this. We can disable the pump control, and I decide, what the heck, you guys stuck with me, we're going to go ahead and go to the other room, because I remembered it not being nearly that difficult. The reason I'm looking around is I thought for sure there was a map or an interview tape, and they show up bright orange in the thing, in detective mode, but no. So this is one of the Joker ones that takes 3 to beat, but it's super easy. Once you get the 2 upgraders for the cryptographic sequencer, which I recommend doing immediately, those are pretty much all easy. So there's 2 more to find, which makes you think that there would be 2 more rooms, like I was saying earlier, but nope. There's just 1 more. I really thought I was going to hit my feet on that and then like fall down and be frustrated again. And then there's another nice glitch for the episode. But hey, whatever. Kick, and then somehow he's done for. He's holding his face. It's like a wrestler that doesn't know how to sell. So back through the junction we go, towards the east control room, or whichever one I haven't done yet. And lo and behold, there will be 2 and 1 to do. But I'm so frustrated and embarrassed about how poorly that other room went that I do very not so good in this fight up here. Yeah, I guess I did the east one first and that one the west, assuming that map was properly oriented. I always want to say orientated, but that's not right. It's oriented, right? Like orients here, or it's not orients, it's here. And of course up there you can see the new breakable or the pull apart walls that we've learned about after we dealt with Croc in the last episode. There's a lot of rubble. None of it hit you at all. But whatever. We're super close to... Yeah, I remember this now. When I first recorded, I was like, man, we're really close to leveling up. But I don't think I do, even when I do this fight with 7 dudes. And another thing, so this guy, the first guy I attack has a gun. And I think that's neat. I wish more fights did that. Like, instead of being only stealthy and smart, or only like a big silly brawl, like I wish there was some combination of both, because that's cool, like having to pick apart the specific, like in Arkham City it's so frustratingly difficult sometimes with all the different classes of guys that you have to use the right move or you just get hurt again and again and again. But I don't know, a little bit of mixing up would be neat. A lot of the errors I make in this, or the problems, the times I get hit, the mistakes in this part are entirely my own. Like I said, I was kind of on tilt with frustration after how poorly the other pump control went. But hey, we did it. We made it through the end of another post-commentary adventure here on the Full Instance channel. Like, only the third in history, I think. We had the half of the Guacamelee episode, the half of the Survivor Series thing with Iceman, the Survivor Series review War Story, I should say. I need to give my own stuff its proper credit, because if not, then who will? And then, of course, this. So, I shouldn't wrap up yet. I still have a whole minute to fill. This is crazy. I don't know. It's just weird. Like I said, a lot of people prefer this, or like might be surprised to hear that that's how I do it, but it's tough. It's really tough for me. So yeah, the last 2 pumps are these 2 things literally right next to each other. So it's hard for me to believe that this is how it was planned, but maybe it is. Maybe it is. What do I know about bat games? So anyway, thank you guys so much for your patience. If you enjoyed, make sure you subscribe to my channel. We got episodes of Arkham Asylum on Mondays and Fridays, and at least I didn't just throw this up with no audio. Like I thought about, like, well, I could just say it was a mistake. But no, I'm not doing that. So do subscribe. Make sure you don't miss any of it, and I will see you guys next time. I don't know about you, but I started my intro like 20 seconds too early, so now I gotta fill out time a little bit more, but now I feel like it's coming on fast. I want to end it properly. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. I don't know about you guys, but I am full.